This is my father's Sears battery charger. This was built before the Craftsman name was put on them. He bought it sometime in the 60s, and I've used it since around 1970. And the reason why I like it is if you check the It Just Has to Work series, episode 11, restoring a completely flat AGM battery. I had one of the new whiz-bang automatic chargers, and it refused to charge a dead battery. This battery charger, being manual, it doesn't care. You plug it in, and it'll start charging it. So I decided that after me using it for 50 years, that it should probably be rebuilt. There was parts of it that were in kind of sad shape. Now here's the diagram of it. It's a fairly simple thing. You got a transformer, you got a case, some wires, and a gauge. There's my power cord. It had completely disintegrated. And from looking at others on the internet, that was pretty common with the rubber quality of those power cords. It didn't affect the charging cables, but it certainly affected the power cord. And of course, on the charging cables, the alligator clips, they were getting a little weak. The springs were getting bad. So they were going to have to be taken care of too. So on the bottom of the unit, it used to have 4 feet. Well, only 3 made it through the last 50, 60 years. They were attached with those 4 screws. So to get the cover off, those rubber feet basically disintegrated and pulled right off. So then you got to remove the 4 screws, and when you get it off, what I did was I took an extension cord and cut the end off. It's cheaper to just buy an extension cord than it is to buy the cable and an end. And I went to the transformer and cut the wires away and soldered and shrink tubed so that I had new power cable. And there's the new cable right there. So with that done, I put it back together, and then I needed feet. Well, you used to be able to buy these rubber feet at Radio Shack, but Radio Shack's long gone. So I got these off of eBay, and so I took 4 of them, and I stuck them inboard of where the originals were because I didn't want to cover up those screws in case I had to take it back apart again. And then at an auto store, I bought 2 alligator clamps and basically just cut the old ones away, crimped and soldered the new ones in place, and now my battery charger is good for maybe another 50 years.